I just happened to be scrolling Facebook Marketplace this morning and found some Zoas that I could not pass up on. So I'm about to head to Miami to pick them up. We have got the goods. 7 new corals for one heck of a deal. Let's get these guys home. I did go ahead and order another frag rack because I just have way too many corals and I plan on getting more, and I just need somewhere for them to grow out. I have to go sell these 2 white zombie frags, so my goal is to try to get these new corals dipped and in the water so that way they could start to open up when we go sell these. First, I gotta get all of these out of here. These were all in the same system, so I'm not too worried about putting them all together, just to get everything dipped all at once. Every one that I'm putting in here is flipping. There we go. That one was right. I am seeing these little snails on some of the frags. I don't know if those are bad. I don't think they are. Maybe they are. I'm just gonna make sure that they are not on here when I put them in my tank. As always, dippy dippy, dippy dip, and 3 minutes on the clock. Let's see, hopefully these snails come off with this stuff. Now it'll make my life a lot easier. Looks like it did. Solid. We'll give everybody a good inspection. We got a couple over here. I don't know what that guy is either. That's some sort of worm. I think I'm gonna do this dip maybe 5 minutes. I usually only do 3, but I'm seeing stuff in here, so I am gonna let it dip a little longer. I was kind of checking on the form, and I think it might be a psyllid worm. It seems to be reef safe. I'm still gonna try to get as many as I can off if I see them, and they do seem to be like dying with the dip, so that's good. But yeah, I just wanted to take a peek at what that is. Hopefully it's not something worse. So what I'm gonna do is actually put on a glove. These have been in there for like 5 minutes now. I'm gonna put on a glove, gonna give them a little bit of an extra inspection. Put my other glove on. Brushing them is not something I usually do, but I don't usually see worms and stuff come off, so just trying to be a little extra cautious. Bottom of these are clean. These are gonna be way more ticked off than they usually are, but hey, I think I'm okay with that. Big old frags, just gotta give them a good check-in. That just looks like a little copepod, but I don't care. I'm taking all critters off. I want no hitchhikers. I can't control what I can't control, but I can try my best to have none. That cleaning took a little longer than expected, so I just gotta take these guys now. I literally just fragged these. They went pretty quick. Okay, let's see if we can turn this into some money. Well, no money yet, because apparently the guy just told me he's food shopping. Why wouldn't you tell me you were food shopping and you weren't gonna make it? We'll try again later for those. Back to these shenanigans. This is definitely the most amount of crud and critters and whatnot that I have seen in any of my hauls, but hey, they're not moving anymore, so that's good. These were really bright green, but they actually weren't opening all the way. I just took a gamble on them because they were 10 bucks. So I'm gonna try to put some iodine dip in there, just to give them a little dip and see if that's enough to get them to open back up. Here's a question for you, actually. Is ick hard? You see these white specks? I'm kind of like, can ick be seen on coral like this? Like, it's kind of hard, like the little whites. I'm hoping that is not ick. Some of these I am not fragging yet, so I could just go ahead and put them in the tank because they are just not ready. But there's a couple that I can already put some frags. This one I gotta glue into a rock. Yeah, like that one I could frag, that one I could frag. What about this one? No, let's let that one grow out more too. I think I just have to put them on the front of the sand bed here until I get the new frag rack in. Let me just drop them all down there and then I'll deal with them at once. And the one that I just put on a frag, I mean, I could drop it in over here. All right, and we'll be able to see them there when they open. Now these two, I think I can cut a little something. They're kind of clobbered, but maybe I could peel off like this little chunk here. First, you already know, I'm gonna put my gloves on, and then I'm gonna put some glue on these guys. 1, 2, let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. It just lifted right on up. Let me try to give it a little cut like that. Bing bong. For this one, check this out. We got the same situation here. And maybe I just take off these for now. Oh look, that just lifted all that. Dang, I kind of don't want all that though. Okay. I have 3 regular plugs, so those will fit there. And then I guess I'm just going to put the other 2 bigger pieces right here. Oh no, I don't know which of these is which, so we'll just drop them in here. Oh no. Dun 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 dun. Nope, get away. Okay. I think that will do. Yay! So the last ones we have are these little ones that had the white specks on them that weren't opening all the way. Honestly, I'm a little nervous about them, so I am not going to put them in this tank. I am going to put them in the nano reef. Granted, if it is ick, it would still affect my fish in there, but I feel like, and not only that, like if it was on there, then it could have been on these corals that are in this tank already. I don't even think you could see ick like that on corals. So if you guys know, please let me know down below. I couldn't find anything online about it like that, all other than it saying that yes, coral could transfer like ick. So I don't know. This is probably not even going to make a difference putting it in that tank compared to this tank, but it's just going to make me feel better to have it in there for a while, make sure everything seems fine. It doesn't like cause havoc in the tank, because an issue in that tank would be a lot less catastrophic than an issue in this tank. And yeah, whatever, that's just what I'm going to do with the situation. Right in the front here seems like a good little place for them. They're really bright green. They're really pretty. I'm hoping that they don't cause a bunch of shit to go wrong in my tank, but hey, I guess we just roll with the punches. The way that I see the situation is I dipped them, I brushed them, I cleaned them, I inspected them. I didn't see that specific like speckly white on any of the other corals that I did put in this tank. The only other thing I could have done is just thrown the piece of coral away, which if I knew for sure that it was something bad, then yes, that's a different story. But I think I'm just overreacting, and it's probably just like some sort of crustacean on the polyp. So I feel like it would be silly to kind of throw it away. But hopefully that's the case, and I'm not silly for keeping it. I am going to pick up this mess while these corals hopefully settle in so we can check them out. Man, oh man, not only have all the corals opened up fantastic, but we also got the new frag rack in, and it's already almost filled. Now we have 2 frag racks, 1 on each side, 2 humongous frag racks at that. They're not little baby frag racks. They're 41 piece frag racks loaded. Look at all of these beautiful pieces over here. I'm gonna try to have more pieces on this side as like my grow out. Right on the left there, I think those are LA Lakers. As you can see, the 2 frags I put right there. So maybe when they grow out a little bit more, I'll do like $20 or $30 frags. That seems to be the sweet spot. In the back there, we have what I believe to be laser lemons. I was only able to get one frag off of it. You can see basically the white on the frag plugs where I was able to chop some off. That's that nice little frag right there. Then we have the, what I believe to be Fruit Loops. I did not frag that one at all yet. I think it should grow out some more before doing so, but it's nice and bright. These green ones, I have no idea for, so if you guys happen to know what they are, please drop a comment and let me know some possible names that I could look up and see if it's them. They are super bright and one of my favorite from the Zoa bundles that we got. And then these right here, well actually both of these. So we got the daisy cutters to the left. There's only a couple polyps on there, but it was like a super cheap frag, so we'll just grow that out a bit more. Once it gets some more polyps, I'll put it on a bigger like disc or square plate so they could like flatten out. But the ones right on top of it, again, I did not know the name. I asked a couple people and they were able to let me know that they are Hawaiian ding-dongs. I looked it up and that does look to be them, which is sick because it's like 20 to 30 bucks for like 2 to 3 polyps. And as you can see, I have way more than 2 to 3 polyps on there. So that was a really good pickup as well. So for all the corals that I bought, the deal that I got is I spent $130 for 7 pieces of coral. I think that's a really good deal. Well, hopefully this deal that I just couldn't pass up on doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Later.